Okay guys, what's going on? Roors here. So I can't deny it anymore. For the past few months it's been quite quiet here on the channel, but I never thought I'd be saying this, and I never wanted to be saying this, but I've sold the GT86. It is gone. I have a new daily. Unfortunately, that was one of my dream cars. Never really wanted to get rid of it, but this new car will allow us to go places. Obviously it'll give me more money to spend on than Nissan and even this car itself on the Lexus, which is going to be happening very soon. But yeah, so without further ado, here is the new car for the channel, which replaced my GT86. So, a lot of you guys might be asking yourselves, Roors, why did you buy a Focus ST? Well, there is a good reason to why I bought this here ST, and I'm going to get set up, and I'm going to take you a little drive in it. So, there's an Audi R8 in front of me, that's pretty cool. So now that we're in the car, we're going to go a little drive, and I'm going to explain to you a little bit more about why I bought this Focus. This is a 2016 Ford Focus ST3, and if you haven't already figured out, this Focus ST is diesel. Now, when I decided that, you know, the 86 was a bit too much, and I was going to replace it and buy something else, this isn't exactly what, well, it's very close to what I set out to buy. The plan was definitely a Focus ST, however, I wanted the estate version, just like this, obviously big boot. Now my thinking behind that was, you know, I'd be able to get my tyres and stuff in the back, but unfortunately at the time I was looking for these, I could only find one Focus ST estate for sale in Scotland, diesel. And that was that kind of yellow, mustardy, orangey colour, which I admit I do like the colour, but I would get bored of that so quickly. I'll just turn this off right now. Yeah, I would get bored of that colour so quickly, and I would end up hating the car so much. So the next nearest one was like 3 hours down the road, and I didn't want to drive 3 hours to get a car that I wasn't sure if I was going to like or not, so I decided to play it safe. I went and seen a few ST3 Focuses, just normal hatches, just ran about my local area, and decided I really liked the interior, I really liked how the car drove, and then this one popped up, so went through, seen it. And the biggest condition was if I wanted this car I had to buy it the next day, which meant they needed an answer there and then. So they worked out the numbers for me, and you know, considering I'm paying just a little bit more every month for this than I was the GT86, it's not that big of a, it's like £15 of a difference, and insurance was the same, don't know how, but insurance for the ST and the GT86 was the same. The real thing here is fuel. So in the GT86 I used to use a tank every week, which wasn't that bad, and you know, if it was my only car I'd be quite happy to spend that money, but at the end of the day it's not my only car. I have other projects I want to think about, you know, I want to build the S14, I want to work on my Lexus, because that might be the bash car, but that I get the feeling that might turn into something more after the bash. And to have, you know, three small rear wheel drive cars, it didn't fit the bill, unfortunately. So I had to get something just a bit more practical. Now, even though this is a diesel, it does pack a healthy 180 horsepower. I think it's actually like 183 brake horsepower, I don't know. But I think it has about 300 pounds of torque, which is awesome. It picks up like nothing on earth. It hits really hard, and then even though it's a diesel, it still comes with all the toys that the normal petrol ST has. So we still have all the gadgets, electric heated seats, full climate control, full navigation, digital radio, all that kind of stuff. And my favourite little touch, these dials up here. So up here we have oil temp, boost and oil pressure. And every time you put it, you know, your boost gauge goes up to 1.5 bars, because that's what standard it is mapped to. It comes with these excellent Recaro seats as well, which are ridiculously comfy, and I just know that on long road trips this is going to be amazing. It's got, you know, full cruise control, it's so quiet, and it gets about 50 miles per gallon. So I've had this car about a week now. I filled it up last Saturday and I've used just over half a tank, which means realistically I'm going to get about 2 weeks to a tank on my normal everyday driving, which is outstanding. That is going to save me so much money by itself. And if I've got more money, then that means more money for mods, more money to go drifting, which of course is the main thing on this channel. We want to be able to go drifting as much as possible, and it's not a cheap thing to do. I think myself very lucky that I'm able to have the S14 and a car as nice as this. So yeah, so the other reason for buying this car is recently I've got really into my photography. I think I've probably said this in a video a while back, but I got really into my photography, and I really enjoy just, you know, going snapping photos, taking some videos and stuff, which means, and I've decided that I want to start following the BDC. Now I don't know how much I'm going to be able to do that this year, but definitely next year I'm going to try my best to do the full season of BDC. Every single round I'm going to be there, or at least I'm going to try. So we had round 2 of BDC at Driftland just a couple of weeks back. Unfortunately I didn't get media access for that. However, the next round 3 of BDC is next weekend, and I'm happy to announce that I have media access on the Sunday for the pro event. We'll be there working with Ricky Lawrence, doing some photos and videos for him, and also we'll be doing some photos and videos for the channel. But yeah, if a car like this, you know, I'm going to be able to drive long road trips, carry all my gear and stuff, because I have quite a lot of equipment, and in the GT86, you know, it kind of spilled into the passenger footwell and everything. So this is just going to be a bit nicer to drive for up to 8 hours at a time with all your equipment in it. You know, it's not going to use any fuel on the motorway. On the motorway this will end up getting about 65 miles per gallon, which means I'll be able to drive most places on just a tank of fuel. I don't know if I'm going to be modifying this car much, because it is a daily. I want to keep it nice, I want to keep it, you know, reliable, and I want to keep it comfortable. I don't want to slam it and do stuff like that. Well, maybe a few cosmetic touches here and there are in the works for it. I don't know yet, but we'll figure that out as we go. The S14, however, has been getting a lot of work done recently. You guys will see that definitely in an upcoming video. It's a project I'm really excited about right now. You guys are just going to have to wait and be patient, but just watch out for a video appearing about the S14. It might not appear for a little while because we've got other things we need to do, like getting the car ready, the Lexus ready for Driftland Bash. We have an automatic diff on the way for that, which will be getting welded and installed. Reason I got an automatic, it's got a shorter ratio, so it's going to be easier to keep the wheels spinning. I'm going to do a whole video on that as well. But yeah, sorry it's been so quiet around here recently. I just thought, you know, I'd introduce a new daily to you guys, because, you know, you would have been asking questions eventually, you know, where's the 86 and all this. But yeah, I'm going to end this one here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye.